It's another win for an old firm side, and it's another game that has been decided again by officials. Welcome back, guys. Sir Scotland TV just got done watching Celtic versus Hearts, or should I say Celtic +4 officials versus Hearts, because again, not for the first time, not for the last time, a game has been decided by the officials, and it's a disgrace. And before I talk about the officials, this is not sour grapes because we got beat. It's just a fucking fact, right? The old firm Celtic Rangers, they get away with murder all the time. They get so many advantages, they get so many decisions that other teams in the league simply do not get. And Celtic and Rangers fans can argue among themselves about which team gets favoured in the Scottish Premiership. But I mean, let's be real, it's fucking both of them. They're both 1 and 2. You can argue which order it is, but they're both 1 and 2, not just in the league, but in terms of, getting fucking all these favourable, all these dodgy decisions from the officials, from the linesmen. So let's just talk about the goal. I mean, it was a good goal. It was a decent goal. I mean, Kyogo knocks it in about 6 yards out, but the fact is, he's offside. There's not much in it. I mean, it is relatively close, but he's offside. There's no ifs or buts about it. He is offside, 100% offside. He's about at least a foot off. The ball gets played forward for the pass into him. Therefore, he's in front of the ball as well. So therefore, it's offside, but it's not given. And the commentators are saying how there was maybe a hint of offside, questionable decision. There's nothing to question. There's no hint. He's offside. And it doesn't matter whether he's like a mile offside or, like I said, like a foot offside. Offside's offside. And this was offside. And again, I'm not saying Celtic are cheating because of this, but it's a decision that I just don't think would have went the other way had this been at Tynecastle. And I don't think Hearts get that decision. It's probably flagged offside. It doesn't really matter where it is. Let's be real. The fact is, it's Celtic Rangers that continuously get these decisions. Then I've seen on Twitter that apparently the linesman who gave this goal onside is supposed to be a Celtic fan. I think it was the same guy that reffed the Scottish Cup final between Celtic and Hearts and failed to see a bunch of Celtic players offside. So, I mean, I don't know if it is him, but I wouldn't be surprised. It's frustrating to take, and maybe we do need to get foreign officials in. I'm not saying that Scottish people are fucking retarded or they're, not competent, but I mean, the fact is Celtic Rangers have by far the 2 biggest fan bases in the country, so of course, that more often than not, the referees, the officials are going to be either Celtic fans or Rangers fans, and I think it'd be hard. I think it would be hard if you're a fan of a club to officiate a match fairly, and I think it's embarrassing that well known that people that have come out and publicly announced that they're fans of this. It's not like a unknown fact. I mean, I think if these referees are fans of a certain club, then they shouldn't be allowed to A, referee a game featuring their club, or B, referee a game that is somehow impacting their club. To me, that just makes no bloody sense, because a fan's a fan. I just don't think you'd get that, honestly. I don't think in any other sport that would happen. For me, it just wouldn't happen. It's straight away, it's an unfair... it's an unfair advantage. Officials, referees are supposed to be non-biased, supposed to call things right down the middle, but... obviously, these officials aren't doing it because time and time again, the old firm clubs are getting absolutely everything. But, I mean, overall, first half, I felt Hearts were lucky to get into the break, only 1-0 down. Celtic definitely had the better of the opening 45. We weren't really in the game, and Celtic could have been probably a couple of goals up without that unfair offside goal, if I'm being completely honest. But I felt the second half, man, Hearts changed it around big time, and we were in the game a lot more, especially the later the match got on. We started getting more confident, we started getting more of the ball. At parts, we were actually dominating possession. At parts, we were controlling the game, and we were taking it to Celtic, and in the last 15-10 minutes was frantic stuff. We could have scored a few goals, Celtic could have scored a few goals. Craig Gordon, again, proving that he is the best keeper in the country. You can say it's McGregor, you can say it's Joe Hart, and that's fine. You're entitled to be wrong, you're entitled to be retarded, but the fact is, man, Craig Gordon is the best goalkeeper. I've no doubt about that. And he pulled off, a couple of great saves in this game. I felt Barry Mackay was good, really good for us tonight. Felt like he deserved a goal. Obviously, he didn't get a goal. In the end, we didn't get any goals, and we lose by 1-0. It means we stay third in the table, and we're now dropping, I believe we're 9 points behind Rangers, and we have played an extra game. and we are 5 points behind Celtic, and I think we've still played an extra game over Celtic as well. So I think we can officially say now, it was nice what lasted, you know what, and I really enjoyed our start to the season, and it's nice to be up there, even like if you're, 8 games in or whatever, if you're top of the table, it's nice, because we don't normally get that, it's a 2-team league, so for us to be top for any sort of period, it was nice, but I think we can all accept now, after this result, not because of the performance, but it's just because of the points gap, and I think reality has kicked in now, that there is no title race, at least not between us and the Old Firm clubs. It's going to become between Celtic and Rangers. I personally think Celtic will win the league, but what if we get third, man? That's what we need to aim for now. We need to just settle for third. We're in pole position. We're ahead of Dundee United. Hibs and Aberdeen are going through a really bad patch. Motherwell look decent, but really nothing should be stopping us, in my opinion, from getting third place this season. And that is what we need to get. Another point I want to bring up is that Robbie Nielsen, again, booked today for criticising or questioning a referee's decision. He got sent off against Rangers, and now he gets booked against Celtic. And it's like these clubs are fucking untouchable, man. They spend all the money, they have all the best players, they've got all the biggest stadiums, they generate the most money. They're hard enough to beat on their own, but then you've got decisions going on the pitch, and managers now can't even question decisions that are given to these clubs. I mean, it's an absolute disgrace. I'm surprised Nielsen wasn't sent off, but fuck it, at least he's got a bit of passion and he's got bottle to actually say something. But in the end, Celtic win, we move on. That's what it is, guys. So you just need to focus on the league, try and get third, and hopefully have a good run in the Scottish Cup, if not win it. And hi guys, that is it. But again, another decision doesn't go the way of a non-Old Firm club side, and I'm no surprised. I'm really not at this stage. Cue all the Celtic fans saying that I'm greeting, when in reality I'm no. It was offside, and it was offside, and it was given onside. Last night Rangers got a penalty. It wasn't a penalty. If you go back and look at all the major decisions over it. If you look at major decisions right over a season, I mean, the Old Firm will be miles ahead over the next club that get decisions in their favour, and that is an absolute fact. So anyway, I'm going to end the video there. If you think that's wrong, then you're delusional. I don't know what to tell you guys. But anyway, Celtic have won by 1-0, and we move on. Till next time, guys. Peace.